welcome back to the channel. I'm Tia.
And I'm Ebony.
And this is Reacting to the Internet. Alright guys, we know why we're here. You know why you're here. You saw the title. You clicked on the thumbnail. Let's go ahead and get into this video. So, it looks like Johnathan Majors Ex Girlfriend has been arrested or is getting arrested, whatever. And we are reacting to this from The Breakfast Club. First of all, DJ Envy. Isn't this nigga supposed to be in prison?
Dang, baby.
Isn't he supposed to be in jail? What's happening here?
Innocent until proven guilty.
He pled guilty?
He's innocent until found guilty.
Let's go ahead and get into this video.
Hey everybody, it's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. I want to salute Ferrari Simmons. Salute to Ferrari Simmons out in Atlanta. Yesterday, he just signed on as the afternoon host on our Atlanta station. So I want to salute to him and shout out to Louis V. Congratulations, Ferrari Simmons.
Salute Louis V.
All right, now let's get to rumors.
Lauren Rosa. So I've been here for a little bit.
On the Breakfast Club. Lauren came in hot.
You know, I came in telling the truth. So we want to take some time to send a rest in peace to Richard Roundtree, who is Shaft, the face of the Shaft franchise. So he was 81. His manager actually confirmed that he passed away on Monday from Pink.
Rest in peace, Mr. Shaft.
Richard Roundtree, for sure. He's a great actor.
I don't know. I said rest in peace, Mr. Shaft.
You did.
Rest in peace, Mr. Richard.
I was gonna let you roll.
That man's name was not Shaft.
Yeah.
But I know him from Shaft.
Everybody knows him.
So, rest in peace, Richard. Let's get back into it.
Pancreatic cancer, which is a really big deal. It plagues, you know, the black community a lot larger than it does any other communities. Now, he was known for his role in Shaft, but there have been people online sharing their like sentiments and their memories, and he's just helped so many. I've seen so many different actors talk about how much of just a support system he was for Hollywood, black Hollywood. He was like one of the first known black action heroes in Hollywood. So, you know, just sad to see him go.
Rest in peace to Richard Roundtree.
Absolutely.
81 years old seems so young nowadays.
It does.
But, you know, that's a nice long existence. So, salute to that brother.
For sure. Now, switching up the vibe a bit, Kanye West is trending again. This time, it's for some alleged rules that he's given his current wife, Bianca Censori. So, there are reports out right now that in their marriage, Bianca has these rules that Kanye has set. Now, we've heard things about like Kanye dressing his women and requiring certain things. So, fans are actually believing this. Now, these rules are: she is not allowed to talk to anyone without his permission. She can only eat the food that he tells her to eat. She is forced to exercise and stay in shape, which is ironic because he does not do that. And she can only wear what he tells her to wear. Now,
Where did this come from?
Yeah, where did this come from? It sounds like that's his kid's rules.
This is from an insider. This is the Daily Mail report.
Oh, God.
It's also, you don't, what don't you believe of it?
When people say insiders.
Yeah, I don't believe any of this.
What does that mean?
It's entertaining. But nobody cares about the truth and lies anymore. Entertaining.
Insider.
Nobody believes it. I don't know.
Nah. As far as him dressing her, I feel like that may be a Kanye rule because he is a fashion designer and it is his brand. So why would you be out here promoting anything outside of my brand or anything outside of my creativity? So that I kind of get, right? But the food, I don't know about that now. I don't know about that. Like, it's one thing if you helping her with her nutrition, but it's a whole nother thing if you like, you better put them donuts down. It's kind of weird. What was another one?
She can't talk to anybody else without his permission.
She can't talk to anybody
That's
else.
what they said. She can't talk to anyone else without his permission.
That sounds like isolation, and that is a form of abuse. But
who's her family?
I don't know who this lady is.
We don't know nothing about her. We don't have no insight as to who she is, where she came from, who her family is.
I mean, I understand that, like, it's one thing if she came from that type of background, but to cut a person off from their friends and their family, you can't talk to this person without my permission? No.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's isolating her.
Oh, okay.
So he is. Yeah, we don't know nothing about this lady other than she just showed up after Kim K. We don't.
Like, she really.
I don't know.
Who is this lady?
She was an intern. Somebody said she was like an intern or something like that, and then all of a sudden they was married.
Who is this lady? Like, literally, she just came out of nowhere and was like,
Have you ever heard her talk?
no. I don't know who this lady, like, I really
I don't know her name.
know anything about this lady. that's crazy. Maybe he like, I had a wife before that everybody knew, who talked too much, who knew all her family business. So now I'm like, no, I'm gonna go the exact opposite way.
I'm going to say that this does not seem too off-brand to me for Kanye. This is not like, Kanye would never. I wouldn't say that.
No, I would never put that past anybody, right?
Think about how he kind of treated Amber Rose, right? Amber Rose was kind of like this, you know, she was a nobody, really. Then Kanye molded her, made her exactly what he wanted her to be, essentially. And then, you know, Amber is a little bit more, you know, boisterous, a little bit. Amber from Philly.
Yeah.
So at some point, it's gonna be like, all right, I done had enough. Then you got Kim K. Kim K was pretty famous. She wasn't as famous as she was after Kanye. Then she blew up. She got the Kardashians. Like Kim Kardashian was already popular, and that just probably didn't gel with him. Then he gonna go back to somebody he can easily control. Kim K is a millionaire.
That does make sense. Like,
it makes sense to me.
It makes sense. Because she was close with her family. She had a reality show. She was making her own money, etc. So like, Kanye wasn't the star in that relationship. Yeah. She was. He wasn't the center of the attention. Yeah, he wasn't the center of her world.
Intern, of course you're gonna be number one in her life. Of course she gonna do everything you want her to do. That's a power struggle. I'm gonna send you back to the streets. He look like that type of dude.
Oh yeah.
He said it to Amber.
He said it in the rap. Because I will turn you back to a pedestrian. He said it before. Let's get back into it.
I mean, at least the clothing part of it is very Kanye.
He's a nutritionist, trainer, and stylist. That's what I heard. That's what I took from that.
I love the positivity.
He's a nutritionist, trainer, and stylist.
Because her friends feel like she's being like kidnapped or something.
All right, you heard what Samantha Lee Gibson said yesterday. Stop listening to them friends.
Listen, so the friends of Bianca are concerned about her well-being. They said that she has not been herself. So there's one friend that's like, look, we reached out to her and we said, hey, everyone is extremely concerned because you're not who you normally are. You're very outspoken. We think that Kanye is trying to turn you into a more radical Kim Kardashian, like a Kim 2.0. But the difference is, Kim is her own person. The fashion world loves her.
So she's not speaking much. She hasn't called her friends much, and her friends are saying this is what they believe.
Yes.
No, she's a married woman now, so she's spending time with her husband, but she don't got time to be hanging out with her single friend group.
She's also 28, and she's married to Kanye West. I probably would have cut the group chat off too.
Yeah.
That's a heck of an. I don't care what you say about Kanye. That's a heck of an experience at 28.
Be with your man. Be with your nutritionist, your trainer, your stylist, and your.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I get it when you 28, 20s, whatever situation may be. You know, you with Kanye West, you at that level of fame, etc., etc. But if these are healthy people in your life, like people who are your support system and people who love you and cherish you, no, at no point in time am I going to be like, I'm going to cut these people off because I'm married. I can't hang out with my single friends. No, you can't do what your single friends do, but you can check in.
It's a lifestyle. I feel like people would have absolutely cut off their friends and family to be with Kanye West. And I feel like, think about, you go from nothing to being married to damn near a billionaire, and then a billionaire tell you, hey, you need to stop talking to your friends, or all this stuff gonna go away. I promise you, people gonna take that bait.
Yeah, absolutely. I do feel like they got the cops out there. Yeah, I do 100% feel like people will take the bait and people will do that to be married to a billionaire, abide by their rules and stuff like that. Absolutely, I get it, right? It's the lifestyle, it's intoxicating, it's this is another level. But that is not healthy.
People be leaving people for less than that.
They do, but it's not healthy. Like, I don't want anybody to do that. Like, you don't have to tell them every detail of your life, and you definitely can't hang out late and do all this other stuff that you used to do when you were single or whatever. But as far as cutting people off, no, because you don't know. And for me, I'm looking at it as a control thing. I'm looking at it from an abusive standpoint. None of this screams, yes, let's do this. None of that to me, again, this is just my opinion, is worth it. Like, the money, the lifestyle, it's not worth it. Like, the best things in life are free.
Yeah, it really is true.
Don't ever forget that.
I really feel like that is true.
Like, you cannot replace genuine people with materialistic things.
That's true.
That's a lesson that I feel like a lot of people just gonna have to learn, and hopefully take some wisdom from that. But anyways, let's get back into it.
Husband all in one.
It does sound wild.
Y'all, them single women wish they had all that.
It sounds wild. You can't talk to strangers. You got to eat what I tell you to eat, and you got to dress you got to put on what I tell you to put on. That sounds like
I
having
don't like
kids.
how that sounds. That's nutritionist,
like
trainer, and stylist is what I
That's what you tell your kids. Don't talk to strangers.
I
You
would
only eat the food that I
BJ.
give you, and that sounds wild.
It's so
if it's true.
The balance in the room is crazy. Like, Charlamagne, you always see and hear the king in a lot of the BS.
I hear the king and queen in all of us.
You're a very realistic person where it's like, this is just crazy, and if it's true, it's wrong. He's like nutritionist, trainer,
And
protector.
stylist, and husband. Yes, and all them single friends around her chirping, ready to ruin her situation. And then when things go wrong, they're going to have you on a podcast crying about how you miss Kanye. Okay?
In the group chat talking about, well, do we have any friends? Because now you're lonely. Right? Well, look, this is all reported allegedly from insiders, so hopefully that's not the case.
Okay.
Now, Johnathan Majors talking about, relationship stuff. So you guys remember Johnathan Majors was accused of domestic violence by Grace Jabari. Well, now she is going to be facing her own set of assault charges in a domestic violence case. So we have a news report from the Messenger.
Is it the same case or this is something separate?
This is the same case, but this is Johnathan Majors' counterclaim to her.
Okay.
So let's take a listen.
Grace Jabari, the woman who accused Johnathan Majors of domestic violence, will soon be charged with assault 7 months after the actor's March arrest, according to the Office of the Deputy Commissioner, Public Information for the New York Police Department, who exclusively confirmed the domestic violence charge to the Messenger on Monday night. The DCPI tells the Messenger that Jabari is expected to voluntarily report to the NYPD's 10th precinct in the near future after the actor filed a counter-complaint against her back in June. According to a law enforcement source, Jabari, who was overseas at the time, will be issued a desk appearance ticket, which police issue to require a suspect to appear in court to answer charges. Jabari, a movement coach, accused the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania star of domestic violence after he was arrested on March 25th. Majors is accused of hitting Jabari in, quote, the face with an open hand, causing substantial pain and a laceration behind her ear.
Movement coach.
Didn't that feel like y'all were in a job training?
It definitely did.
I was like, wow, am I making it through this survey?
Well, listen, if she put hands on that man, then she needs to be arrested, okay?
Excuse me? What is this? Orange is the new black? What is happening? She's just gonna turn herself in? Did he get a chance to just turn himself in? Or did y'all not bust in his home and arrest him?
I don't know.
So I don't understand. Go get that hoe.
Babe.
I don't understand. And for me, I don't think Johnathan Majors did it. Like, that's just where I stand at with it. Like, I really do think she was the violent one. But if he did do it, then he need to be in prison. But that's here nor there, whatever. I don't understand. They just wait for her to come give herself over. Like, excuse me?
Baby said, go get that house.
Go get the hoe. I don't understand the problem. Because y'all went and got him. Y'all couldn't wait to tear down his fame. Couldn't wait to tear him down.
Go get him.
Go get that hoe. Go get it. Skirt, pull up. Passport in hand. Come on.
They got the skirt a ways away. They got the extradite.
Go extradite that hoe. Come on.
That's gonna cost too much tax money. That's why they said they volunteered for her to come.
This is not the oranges and the black. You don't get the volunteer. Go get that bitch. Come on. Come on. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Let's get back into it.
It's until proven guilty, of course, but she should have to go through the same due process. It's Johnathan.
Yeah, but that's not fair.
Why is that not fair?
They said she's gonna get a death ticket.
That's
right?
the start of it, though.
But that's he got arrested. He got put in cuffs.
She got to appear in court so she can get arrested.
It's not the same. No, she just get a death ticket. They make it seem like she's not getting arrested. She's not gonna be put in cuffs.
I thought I read that she got to come to New York to get arrested.
I just heard death ticket.
From what that report just said, it was she's turning herself in for a death ticket. But that doesn't mean they still would have to book her.
Yeah, I
and
thought
stuff
they
like
still
that,
book you when you
right?
turn yourself in.
There's a difference between going to get a death ticket and being hauled off from your house in
Well, she got
handcuffs
the
with
country.
press. Well, if this was anybody else, they probably would have got her right at the airport when she got here and put her in cuffs and took her to the precinct.
You think it's happening because she's white? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, but
say what
How
you're
you
saying.
get all that, Lord?
Because if it was anybody else, like who? What other person? Who?
I mean, I just think you got to be
Oh,
fair.
I thought she was getting arrested. I don't know.
I just seen her death ticket.
It's because she has to turn. She's turning herself in. Look, I just don't think that, I mean, regardless of what happens on her side of things, it's still going to be worse for Johnathan Majors.
Exactly.
Yes,
See
it
that,
is.
but see, I am happy because folks don't ever want to hear the man's story in situations like that, so I'm glad they listen to Johnathan. But you're right, Lauren. What's sad is that story, no matter how much we report on it, will never get the attention
No
that
way.
Johnathan Majors' story got, because that young lady is not King the Conqueror.
Yeah,
Okay?
bigger star.
Yep.
The men, it's just
But
the
not,
dynamic.
But not only that, he was, like I said, he was arrested from his crib. There was pictures. There was video of him
She
getting
is
arrested.
not.
It was a big
Well, he's also a
hoopla.
big celebrity.
But it was a big
Yeah, we don't know
hoopla.
what-
If they arrested her at the airport,
And let's be honest, I feel like America, in the world, at pretty much at this point, just loves to tear down a black man. Like, I'm just gonna put it out there. That's kind of how I feel. Like, it's always hee and funny. Oh yeah, get him. He's violent. He's this. He's blah blah blah. It's the stereotype that we've had since the beginning of time, right? And America just loves to see it. First of all, and I'm not here for it. Skirt, go get that bitch.
No, I
Put
know
her ass
too
in
many.
jail.
I know too many. You know, really good guys, black men. You know, I have a lot of black men in my life that are great.
Good guys, and like
They get, you know, the same type of stereotypes. They walk through life with a lot
with
of
that stereotype, yeah. And
So-
he's famous. He's coming up. He's been doing his thing, etc., etc. Hella talented. It goes on and on and on, and it's just fun to see him get tear down. To some people, it's just fun.
Well, you know, gotta be mindful of who you choose to share space with. Being a famous guy,
That is true. You gotta know the people. You gotta know the people. Who
I'm
you
pretty sure
choose.
he knew this hoe was crazy
Before.
but decided to
Yeah,
hold on to him. But
Yeah.
you know, you gotta think about what you gotta lose is far greater than what she was as
That's
a
true.
movement coach.
that's true.
A movement coach.
A movement. She's here to coach you into movement.
I have no idea. I know there's a scene, but come on.
Sound like some Hollywood
You
stuff.
Johnathan Majors, bro.
Exactly. So, you know, I'm not gonna say again, I'm not blaming the victim of anything, right? Like nobody deserves to get hands laid on them unless you out here fucking around and finding out. Domestic violence is never good, no matter who's throwing the hands, right?
Correct, man
Get out
or
of it, man, woman, black, white, it doesn't matter. Get out of there. Be safe. I know it's not as easy as it sounds, but you get the gist. Let's get back into it.
when she landed,
Nobody would even know.
Yes, they
We would be
The
like,
press would be over it.
was she drunk at the bar in the airport? We wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't know who that is.
We wouldn't even know her.
Like, you think about people backed away from Johnathan, production companies, endorsements. That's why when, you know, when
They
he gets
wanted
through
Megan
all,
Good to leave her man.
Yep. That's why when he gets through all of this, I pray he charges y'all triple.
Well, what if he's
Word.
guilty though?
I do.
That's a different story. You're right. But I don't think he's guilty.
Exactly.
I
It's
don't
a
know.
different story. He's guilty.
All right. Well, that is front page news. That is a rumor report. When we come back, we got front page news, and then Pastor Mike Todd will be joining us. He has a new book, Damaged But Not Destroyed: From Trauma to Triumph. We're gonna be kicking with him in a minute, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah. So
He could be guilty.
he could be guilty. He could be guilty, and if he's guilty, I'll be the first one to say I was fucking wrong. Damn.
I don't. Honestly, to be honest with you, I don't know. Because I just think about the choice of people, the person he chose to share space with. He knew that she may have a little bit of crazy ways in her or whatever. So I think he kind of knew what he was dealing with, and I don't believe that. I don't know. I don't ever put nothing past nobody.
I don't put anything past anybody, but I'm also not here to tell anybody how they should deal with their domestic violence, right?
True.
It's easy to judge from the outside looking in. We don't know how he felt. We don't know what their situation was. We don't know. It's easy to be like, leave them. You shouldn't be sharing space with them because we're not in a toxic dynamic like that. But when you're in that situation and you been with this person, etc., it's not as easy as it sounds
Maybe so.
to just leave, man or woman.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what this person's capable of. You don't know what this person's thinking. You really don't know. And there's a lot of people out there that really do fear for their lives if they decide to leave the person. So we don't know.
Or fear that the person may take their lives. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes people use it as manipulation. Like,
They do. They absolutely do.
it could be. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. Be honest. I'm on the fence. I don't know. I don't know if he did or didn't.
Didn't do it.
I'm just
I
on
don't
the
know.
fence.
All
I don't know.
all
I
I
don't
know is-
want to be torn down either way because he is
No,
extremely
he's-
good guy.
He is an incredible actor, and I wish him longevity in
Yeah,
that
he's great.
beast of Hollywood, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, like I said, skirt, go get that whole pull up. go get her. Bring her back to New York, charge her, throw her in jail cell. Where's the video? She needs to be charged. Whatever little yoga place she runs, there should be no more. Lose those endorsements. No, thank you.
If she ruined this man's
career, absolutely the fuck not. No. But that's just kind of where I stand with it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And until next time, peace.